Good evening, everyone, and good evening to you, Bone Miser. I hope you're having a good time. I hope everyone's having a good time. It feels like it's been such a long time since I've streamed Fire Emblem specifically. Even though it's like what I usually play the most, I feel like a lot of my Fire Emblem streams recently have gotten canceled for one reason or another. So we're gonna continue where we left off and play some more of that. So this is Fire Emblem Sacred Echoes. If this is your first time catching a stream of this, as you can hear from the music if you're familiar with it, this is a remake of the... this is a demake of the remake of Fire Emblem 2 from the Game Boy Advance. From the NES to the 3DS to the Game Boy Advance now. So you can see we're playing as Celica, the female lord of this game. Let me lower the volume a bit, it's a little loud in my ears. So, we have a pretty basic route map here. We just have to kill all the enemies on the map with a Arcanist at the end here. So, you know, we'll just let these pirates come to us. We'll probably kill this guy who's kind of drowning in the water right now. And I just hope that you guys have all been having a good day so far. I've had a pretty busy day myself. I, felt really tired coming home. But, I took a little bit of a nap, and now I'm feeling pretty energized again. So, here we go. It's been quite a bit of time, so I have to get my bearings straight again and figure out what exactly I was doing. So we have a couple of enemies at the start here, and, you know, there's not too many of them, so as long as we're not in these guys' range, we should be able to clear these guys out pretty easily. We have Saber here, gonna do some big boy damage to this guy over here. Why is he so strong? This guy looks like he shouldn't be strong, but jeez, he's got 10 defense. He's a meaty man. He's got some chunk on him. We're gonna have to be a little bit more careful there. We'll let him come to us. And we'll let the animations rock again, you know? Just gotta take the time to admire, just the high quality of these animations, you know? Just leave them on for, the first two player phases, and then we'll zoom through the rest of the game. So, for those of you who haven't ever played Shadows of Valencia before, because, you know, I feel like it was, kind of, underrated compared to the other Fire Emblem games, this game takes place on two different stories. Right now we're playing as Celica, who is sort of a mage lord. She uses swords and magic. And the game switches between these two characters, between Alm and Celica. Alm is more of a physical-based sword fighter, and basically he just hits really hard. While Celica is a little bit more balanced and well-rounded. She can use magic as well as swords. So, the game is split into 4 acts, and we are currently on Act 2. And this ROM hack itself is actually only finished up to the end of Act 3, so we don't have too much of the game left to go through, so I want to at least go through what exists so far, and maybe we'll go back to it once the actual ROM hack is completed. So we got this guy coming in. He's not doing too much damage, just 1 damage. Paltry damage, even with the weapon triangle advantage. Weapon triangle doesn't exist, you know? It's like, imagine, playing rock, paper, scissors, but, you play rock, and the other guy plays paper, but you're like, yeah, but my rock is finely crafted. It's got so much defense that even if you cover it with paper, I still don't lose. I still come out on top. That's what Fire Emblem is like, you know? It's like when your friends make up those, dumb rules, oh, you play rock? Well, I play gun! I beat your rock, paper, and scissors. And then you just have to get into this, whole argument. Actually, I think the concept of rock, paper, scissors, adding symbols to rock, paper, scissors in and of itself is a pretty interesting idea. There's a couple of different systems that I've seen, people try to adapt to rock, paper, scissors. Gokigen, oh! Gokigen, oh. I feel like you're missing, a Y sound there. But good day to you too, Reina. Good to see you. Yeah, I feel like there's, I remember, being in, middle school and, looking up, all the different, styles of rock, paper, scissors people make. There's, the traditional, rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. I don't know where they chose those other 2 symbols, what lizards and Spock have to do with one another. And there was, the other, the more elemental version of rock, paper, scissors, fire, water. And I think it's really interesting how, people try to, reason, what beats what and, making it all balanced. I remember there was, a 99-person rock, paper, scissors or a 99-symbol rock, paper, scissors that someone made. And hey, what's up, Hazel? Good to see you too. Good to see you too. The Ellie smirk. I think it's, fascinating that someone was able to make, It was probably, like, computer-generated, like, the system of, like, what beats what. Because in a system of, like, 99 symbols, I think every symbol has to lose to... What is it? 44 symbols? Yeah, it's convoluted. But it would be... It sounds like it would be something, like, really satisfying to just, like, learn to do properly. Like, to run, like, an event where you have, like, more than just the 3 symbols. It would also probably be really annoying. You never use a legendary tiger hand in rock, paper, scissors? Oh, is that when, like, you throw rock, paper, scissors, but instead of throwing out a symbol, you just, like, you just palm strike the guy in the chest? Because that's also a valid way to win. If your rock, paper, scissors opponent isn't breathing, and I think that's a victory in and of itself. Just hit him with a 1-inch punch. It would be absolutely down to RNG. For the most part, I think the 99 symbol rock, paper, scissors, every outcome will always have a win or loss. Yes, I'm glad we're on the same wavelength here, Reina. Sometimes all you need to do to win a game like that is to just, you know, they say shoot, and then you just chop them in the throat. Like, no symbol beats throat chop. Ooh, May has really low HP. Like, that's a little scary. I didn't pay attention to the archers, but it looks like that's the only archer on the map, aside from the one on the left over here. So we should be fine. We should be safe and sound here. Why does this guy have so much defense? Let's see. 12 damage to this guy. We have 20 HP. This should be fine. Let's just chop this guy up. But yeah. It would be, like, crazy. Like, rock, paper, scissors tournaments in and of themselves are so stressful. I don't know if you've ever been in a rock, paper, scissors tournament. But God, it is... Like, making it to, like, the quarter semifinals of a rock, paper, scissors tournament is, like, some of the most nerve-wracking stuff. Oh, you know what? You're right. Thunder, like, double Thunder takes out, like, 4 HP. Yeah. Yeah, and she's used Thunder 3 times, so she's lost a quarter of her health to just casting spells. Nah, this is really what's gonna take all her health out. Goodbye, health! It's okay, because the pirate's not in range. Just one-shot things before they can even get close to you. She only got 6 experience for that. She's so high-leveled. I don't know if she can promote yet. I think she should be able to. If not the next level, I think it might be level 12. It's psychological warfare. Yeah, it's even more so, like a lot of people will say, like, fighting games are, like, all mind games and rock, paper, scissors and stuff. No. It is... When you play in, like, a rock, paper, scissors tournament, down to its core fundamentals, that kind of game is what is the most mentally taxing. It's actually just horror. Like, I just can't deal with it. Oh god. Still didn't take too much damage. Magic is one thing, but most physical damage to Saber is gonna be, like, deflected, like little pebbles getting thrown at a shield. Oh shoot. Oh jeez. What is this? 3 damage? Baby stuff. Saber's just gonna walk up and slap this guy in the head. Ooh, that's 10 damage onto Valbar, though. But he has 36 HP. His HP pool is massive, so, like, he can tank quite a few of those. And he's not getting doubled, so, like, it's not that dangerous. He can... I think that what was that? I gave him a talisman, which I feel like it's gonna come in, like, just the existence of that extra 2 res. Like, it really, I think, does add up to let him tank a lot more damage than you'd expect him to be able to. Let's just shoot this guy. Oh, wait, May can't attack because she has 2 HP. Wait. This is greedy. This is so greedy. She is literally killing herself with magic. 1 HP. I think I have Vulneries, though. I'm pretty sure I have healing items in my inventory. Someone should have a Vulnerary on them. Can we access the convoy from Celica? Yes, we can. We'll go trade a Vulnerary onto her now. Nothing better than just blowing up your entire health bar with magic spells. Living on the edge, honestly. We're just... we're on a fucking tightrope right now. It's okay, because there's no other close pirates here. They have to make a long trek. So we're just gonna hit these guys. So Bowie can just... This game really knows how to just be rude to me. Looking at how much this hack is, it's hard to believe that only a little bit more than half the total number of chapters... I know, right? Because I think there's 44 chapters in total, and they've done up to chapter 28. So that's a lot of content that's been put here. Sometimes you need to have 1 HP. Sometimes you need to almost be not alive to feel the most alive. I think Saber should be fine. Let's see. 12 defense. That's gonna be 2 damage there. And then 6 res to 9. So that's 11 damage. 11 damage. Yeah, so we live with 7 HP. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Saber will also be living on the edge. Oh god. I should probably give him the Holy Sword if I'm gonna have him, like, be super tank, up in the front lines kind of deal. Act 4 is big and wide. I'm so excited for Act 4 just because I want to hear GBA sound Twilight of the Gods. I want to hear Twilight of the Gods. I want to experience the final chapter in all its glory with all the character quotes. Oh, Shadows of Valencia has such a cool final chapter, and if witches weren't the most obnoxious enemy class, it would probably be one of my favorite if it isn't already. There's just so many points where you get sniped off the face of the earth, though, which makes it stressful to deal with. Alright, so let's get healed. We're gonna send Kamui on a field trip across the entire map to heal both Saber and Mei. It's such a good track, that's probably why. I'm not surprised that people have already made the rendition, like, different renditions of Twilight of the Gods. What? You can heal?! Valmar's having a wonderful time playing disc golf. Yeah, and the hole is just this guy's head. Let's see. So we're gonna put Valbar here. He's already healed to full with the Holy Ring. He is in no danger. He can get hit by 2 of those shamans and he'd still be fine. Oh, I don't care what you have to say. Give me it. Oh, Killer Axe. That's gonna be very nice. This guy will blow up with fire. Kill it with fire! Celica's just so buff. It's like ridiculous how strong she is. I don't know when she gets to promote though. 14 and 10. Yes! We finally have a healer! Oh my god. It took so long, but she finally has a heal spell. Rest in peace, Jenny. I didn't need you at all, you stupid, you dumb, not good fighting character. Alright, so we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Trade the Vulnerary. I wish we had FE5 trading. I wish we could double trade. But this is fine, though. Mei just needs to heal this HP. And then... Oh, this looks scary. We take care of this guy. Oh, how does Bowie do here? He takes quite a bit of damage. We're just gonna kill this guy off first. I diagnose you with death. And then, I think we just bonk this guy with the Steel Sword. 79, 89. We should be fine. I believe in the 79% chance. There we go. I've only, what, missed... I've only missed, like, what, an 88%? And yeah, it does add a Thief to Alm's side, yeah. You get her in the chapter... In the chapter that you get, what's it called? The chapter that you unlock Silke is the chapter that gives you, the Thief. I think she's the only new character they added, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot that she auto-promotes, yeah, at the end of Act 3. I think Alm promotes at the end of Act... Or, like, I think at the start or, like, midway through Act 3. I remember it's, like, not too long into it. Oh, jeez. This should be fine. I don't think he gets doubled. I don't think Valbar gets doubled by... Excuse me? That looks a little dangerous now. That's looking a little bit like no fun. Oh, jeez. He didn't get done by the other Shum, so I'm surprised. Alright, and Saber gets to dodge. I still can't get over how the Mercenary sprite is just Hector, but with a fat sword. Alright. Holy Ring, give me some healing. Alm can promote... oh, right. You're right. That's how it worked in SOV. Let's see, so... If we put Celica over here... God. The Magic Trinity existing is painful because you mostly deal with Dark Mages, and you don't have many Light Mages. I don't know how many other healers Celica's side gets aside from Jenny, because I know Tatiana is Alm's root. Alright, so here we're going to... Okay, these guys can't walk at all. So we're gonna get that other... Let's see. Killer Axe is nice to hold on to. Do I wanna, like, just throw the Holy Ring away, though? Let's throw away the axe. He's literally kneecapped to only having 3 item slots. That feels so bad. Whatever. He needs the instant healing. Sheesh. Alright. Yeah, it's been so long since I played Shadows of Valentia that I forgot, like, how promotion worked in that game. I also played all of Shadows of Valentia, like, on a plane ride. I'm pretty sure it was, like, a 22-hour plane ride, and I got from, like, the start of the game to I think Act 3 in that one plane ride. It was very relaxing to just sit there and just game for that long. You know, you never really get those kinds of... Ooh, Sagittator Reaver? That's cool. I'm excited to get access to that spell. So you can quietly make a squeaky sound. Hey! Who made a sound? What's up, Action Production? Good to see you, good to see you. Man, I can't stand those teachers who, like, get upset over, like, kids making, like, the slightest noise in the class. Like, that's usually, like, more like a boomer teacher kind of thing, or, like, you see it more in, like, older media, like, hyperbolic, like, you know, like, making fun of, like, old teachers and stuff. But jeez. Some teachers really do just get uptight about the smallest things. 15-minute rule. You know, if the teacher is 15 minutes late to class, we can all leave. I thought of making a joke like that when I had to, like, cancel yesterday's stream. Like, teacher's not in class. No, teacher's sick, no class today. Man, that was awful, though. My tongue feels a lot better, though, but, like, the past few days, it felt like I ate a cactus. You were trying to sneak into class and pretend you weren't late. It's alright, you know? If I'm in the middle of teaching, and a kid walks in late, but doesn't try to make a show of it, if they just, like, walk into their seat, I usually just don't give them a hard time, you know? Sometimes, like, a kid was at the nurse, or, like, you know, a kid had to, like, spend extra time. You mean you weren't? That's fair. But sometimes, like, some kids, like, you know... If, like, a teacher, like, calls me and they're like, yeah, this kid's, like, taking, like, 15 extra minutes because they had to finish a test. Rain is chewing gum in class. That's also another thing. I don't know why some teachers get so uptight about, like, gum. It's such, like, a weird hang-up that, like, I've had, like, coworkers that I teach with that just, like, get really mad at students chewing gum. Like, if they're not chewing it loudly, why does it matter? Some people concentrate better with gum in their mouth. Come on. I never got that, like, fixation with, like, getting really mad about kids chewing gum. I'd rather it be gum than, like, a kid bringing an entire, like, sandwich to class or something. Or, like, eating a bag of chips. Oh, I can't stand, like, the chips, or, like, when students stop by this shop in the school and get popcorn, and they start munching on that. Ah! The loud popcorn really gets me. Oh, yeah, the ABC gum under the desks. I've never had that be a problem, surprisingly. Like, I guess it's because I don't, like, make a show of, like... I don't, like, get angry about kids, so they don't feel like they have to sneak it away, so, like, they can just spit it out whenever. If a kid vaped in my class, I would actually just be really confused. God! Like... I feel like most schools do enough precautions and stuff to, like, if they see kids vaping in class, like, that's just straight up, like, please put that away, and also, why are you vaping? Why are you bringing your funny stick to class? That's because they respect me enough. That's also true. They respect me enough, but at the same time they talk to me like I am one of the kids, which is, like, a weird place to be in. And I get it, because sometimes, you know, I'll leave them to do independent work, and then I'll just, like, ask them about anime or something. But other times it's like, please don't talk too friendly to me like that. Your cousin was complaining. Jesus, what was the teacher in that class doing that, like, they just let that kid get away with vaping in class all day? Like, that just sounds so obnoxious for everyone around you to just have vape clouds puffing around. One of the cool kids. I am one of the cool teachers and cool kids. During your 3rd year, you saw some boys vaping in the classroom, or in the bathroom? That's just so weird. You gotta sneak away to the bathroom to get my vape on. Or another vape item. I definitely am the embodiment of how do you do, fellow kids, but also, like, in a sense that, like, I also understand. I feel like I relate to them better than, like, they expect teachers to. My math teacher is a VTuber, late novel 2021! Oh god, I am so horrified of any of my students ever finding me. It's like... I found out, like, when I was teaching summer school, one of my students had a Korone avatar. It was actually the picture of Korone that just... It's her looking downwards sadly, and it says, "It hurts. It hurts." It was that picture of Korone, and I was just thinking, like, oh man, I have at least one student in the rabbit hole. That means they're not too far from straying from Hololive VTubers and going into indies. And if that happens... Oh god. Your old teacher was a WoW addict rated during test days? Oh my god. I will not lie, I definitely, while teaching, had some VTubers on the side in my headphones. Like, I would have them doing a test, like, in person, and then, like, I'd be watching, like, Kiara, because she would be the one that's streaming while I was teaching. It's just, like... If you're, like, Bone Mines, if you ever found that, like, you ended up raiding in the same party as your teacher, that would be, like, the kind of horror to me. She was found out by her students. Oh, you're right! It did happen to Gundo. I did see that clip. That was actually one of the first VTuber clips I saw before I even understood what VTubers were. I think it was, like, right before I found out. And am I teaching online classes? Yeah. It's, so, basically all of last year, and like the second half of the year before, it was just all virtual. We moved from, like, teaching in the classroom, and then we just pretty much taught online. We tried, like, technically doing hybrid courses, but it was effectively having kids in the building to also do Zoom teaching, just being in front of me. So it wasn't particularly that much different. So I was pretty much doing Zoom teaching. Alright, we can bully this guy, actually. We can't steal from him, though, and I want that angel ring, but we don't have thieves. That's upsetting. But yeah, it's just... the concept... I, like, know one student, like, isn't to Hololive. I know another student definitely is to more niche boards, like, probably very deep into Reddit. Have 2 monitors, one for your class and one with Twitch open. That's exactly what I did. I definitely... Yikes, that's 16 damage. I'm gonna put Saber just right next to them. But I definitely, like, I had... Oh! Agent AO, welcome, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I definitely did, like... I had, like, my laptop monitor where I had, like, the video playing, and then I had the audio playing on my, like, desktop, while also having my, like, my Zoom class open. So, like, in my headphones I would be able to see it, but, like, I wouldn't have to, like, worry about, like, accidentally screen swapping to the video that I was watching. Or the audio playing accidentally, that's more the case. Because, god, if they accidentally heard, like, me listening to a VTuber, I actually would just crawl into my skin and die. Oh god, it would be so bad. It would actually be a nightmare. Alright, how do I get into the shop? There we go. Kamui's going to explode, but none of these shields are useful. And hey Agent Dale, what's up, what's up? I see you have access now to the question emote. These are all neat shields, but I don't like speed penalties. Wait, Royal Shield sounds really nice. That +3 resistance is actually kinda meaty. I'm gonna pick that up. Because that gives a big... Like, anyone with high speed stat is pretty much unaffected because, like, the speed gap between units. Like, a unit that has 16 speed is going to double most anything that's less than 10 speed, even if they have a shield equipped. You get distracted on your phone during school as you learn, yeah, phones are such a distraction. I definitely saw a kid playing Dokkan Battle while I was doing online teaching, and just like, after I finished the lesson, I was like, are you sure you were paying to the lesson? I'm pretty sure I saw you farming gacha. I did not want to call him out during the lesson, but he definitely was farming gacha games. Or, if I miss, May just literally explodes into dust. That's it. Leon here. Holy moly! Why does this guy double everything? This is a struggle. How do I know people are farming gacha games? Well, I mean, I looked out of the corner of my eye and saw him on his computer, and saw that he was... I knew that the kid just played a lot of Dokkan Battle, because I'm an actual teacher, yes. Yes. A lot of my experiences are not purely or not like just things I make up. They are things that I have seen. It's okay, you can just that's literally all the students, and I can't say that it wasn't me either. God. This is a tough boss to hit. Oh god, I feel like I'm doing more damage to myself than actually damaging... like, doing damage to him. And it's fine, you know. The whole teacher thing that I do is because it's more... you could say it's like a character that I play, but it's just a lot of, like, lived experiences. You thought you detected... Oh, no. It was a kid who was, like, actually in the building. Because, like, it's quote-unquote hybrid learning. Wow, these are, like... These are down atrocious, these hit rates. Like, that's a finisher. Fire. This guy literally doubles me in every avenue. Like, this is so, like, difficult to actually, like, hit him? This is an awful boss, what the hell? Why is he so hard to hit? Something, I am a visual learner. I mean, I've talked to many a student, and the whole visual learner thing, it is real. I do think it's like a thing. So a lot of people do just do better learning visually, like with visual examples instead of just someone talking to them through a screen. And it just feels bad because, you know, it's so hard to accommodate for all kinds of learners on the online environment. Yeah, I feel like hybrid learning is just... I feel like it's way harder to get done than, like, it's worth. Like, even, I feel like pure online alone is just so much easier and, like, so much less of a hassle to do. Not gonna lie, I mean, yeah, I feel like it's really hard for, like, anyone who was in high school, like... It feels like a lot of people, like, got their, like, those years stolen from them, and it truly does just suck. Did he heal? Oh yeah, he has the angel ring! He has the angel ring, so like, yeah, if I miss him every turn, he gets a net positive of HP. It's such a struggle. Let's see. Saber doubles him. Wait. We got this royal shield for a reason. Alright, Saber. You now take 13 damage. This is so much more manageable. This is so much better now. Alright, do your 13 damage. I can take you, like, 20 times over. Hit me. God damn it. This is just the worst kind of boss fight. Like, the dodge tank kind of boss that heals. Oh, that sucks, though. Bullying is such a bad problem. Especially if, like, no teachers are there to, like, actually help you, talk you through it. Or anyone that, like, not being able to, like, get help through that. That is some pain. That is understandable. I don't think I've ever really had to deal with, like, bullying problems. Like, how does Aura do? The problem isn't how much damage it does to him. It's the fact that this guy has 10 speed, and Aura weighs down May, and Seraphim weighs down Celica, so they both will explode if they miss. So I think next turn I can, if I get the double here... Can I dodge? Nah, no dodge. If I get the double here, I should be able to... Oh, God damn it. We might be able to heal drop? Let's see. Seraphim will do 12 damage. We need to get 7 damage onto him. Which means any of these things need to hit. God, it feels like these hit rates are so bad. I feel like I usually hit at least one of these. The 8 damage. If I can get the 8 damage... There we go! That 37%! We can finish with Seraphim now. Watch Celica miss this 90% and then literally turn to dust. 91% accuracy. Please die. Please. There we go. We are safe now. And we got 100 gold for our trouble. That was such a pain in the ass. Alright. Get me out of there. Death by pigeons. That's actually what Seraphim looks like. Just a bunch of pigeons. Sophia Castle. Alright, let's go yell at Alm. Oh, this is nice too, because we can go to the other side of the map too, as well. Was dashed by heated words. They had a heated moment. Alright, I can't skip this? Hello? Wait, am I? Oh, we can switch to them. We could switch between them now. That's pretty cool. They will both be available on the map. The character you are not using will be shown in green. That is interesting! That's such a cool mechanic. Oh! That's so cool! They use, like, the status screen. This status screen that, like, no one ever used in Sacred Stones. This swaps you to the other character. That's such a cool use of the GBA engine. Wow. I'm a fan. Alright, so now we've switched back to Alm. We're gonna use Alm for a bit. We'll do Alm's part, and then... I forgot that they cross right there. I thought we would go through the desert first, but I guess not. This guy has such a nice sprite for, like, a generic NPC. Like, he looks almost as, like, important as the Gatekeeper from Three Houses did. Which, I don't know if you guys keep up with Fire Emblem with Fire Emblem Heroes. But the fact that they made, like, Gatekeeper... Like, Gatekeeper won the popularity contest. That, like, this NPC that, like... He does have a lot of important lines of dialogue, but, like, all of them amount to, "Greetings, Professor." It's just so fascinating that he won that popularity contest, and he's, like, now... Like, this faceless NPC is just the strongest character in your mobile game. I think that's just fascinating. What the hell is this map? So there's the village there that we gotta get to, and there's this. It doesn't look too bad of a map, but I think these witches will teleport to me. They will rework and then immediately nuke me. Nothing new to report. Oh, I love Gatekeeper. He needs to be protected. Actually, he is protected by, like, literally every soldier that he summons. His attack animation is him just summoning every other character in the game. Oh! Teleports user beside an ally. Costs 5 HP for them to fuck my shit up. That's gonna be fun to mess around with. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about, like, just school in general. Is, like, I think it's a lot about the people that you meet in school and being able to, like, get help, I guess, is how you would say it. And, like, that's part of, like, why I like to be available for my students, like, more so than I think some teachers are. Like, I'll let, like, students hang around during lunchtime because, I don't know, they want to talk to me about things. And, like, some other teachers are, like, put off by that, and they're like, "No, I don't want to get into any trouble. I'm not letting kids in my classroom during lunchtime." And I'm like, okay, you do you. And I don't know, I feel like being there for the student beyond just a teacher is pretty good. Can't believe that he's popular. You are right, Gatekeeper did bring the entire gate with him when he summoned. And it's just, I feel like that just goes to show how good of an NPC the Gatekeeper was. That they were able to, like, make it such a beloved character just by having him have really fun dialogue. Wait, why is 11 sword in my inventory? Supply? Take. Did I get 2 11 swords? I thought huh. I guess I unequipped it at some point. Interesting. Anyway. It's so strange going from a map, or going from a party with 0 healers to having 2 healers. Like, I can be as careless as possible. What the fuck is this? These guys move? NPC. That's something I was looking for. Oh, NPC, yeah. A non-playable character, yeah. Like, I feel like designing good non-playable characters, even beyond just, like, characters like Camus and, like, Judith, like, characters that you think should have been in the party and you would have wanted to see playable, but, like, even someone as nameless as the Gatekeeper, who just, you talk to because, you know, you want to talk to everyone in the monastery at the end of each, chapter, so, like, he always has, like, something memorable. Holy moly. 7% crit, baby. You remember hanging out in the Japanese classroom? You had a Japanese classroom in your high school? I wish I could have taken Japanese in high school. We had German, though, and German was fun. Not being mad, sorry about that. That's fine, it's fine. Light magic, physic. Oh, oh, there we go. Physic. I'm a little scared because... Oh, not to be mad. Yeah, that's fine. Your friend's joke that she was trying to fatten you up. I do not give my students food, though. I don't know. I always feel weird about that. Students are always, like, asking me to get the food, like, give me the food that I got from, like, the store that I went to. I'm like, get your own food. You got the cafeteria. And yes, I know, the cafeteria is a poor excuse compared to anything else that I could get outside the building. Wait, why did she have so much defense, though? Why did she only take 5 damage here? That's kind of cool. Ah! Why am I critting, like, all of a sudden? I was getting no crits on Celica's side, then I'm getting, like, these single-digit crit procs. And it's not like they're doing much. I didn't need to hit with that. Alright, and... oh, God. Let's pull Akantha out of the way. Let's take this and drop this. Don't you hate it when you're still at home? It can get tiring, but it's also relaxing. I thought about it. School is going to be a lot harder to, or streaming is going to be a lot harder to do as the, as we return to the building. But, being back at work, what is it? What was I saying? With the way that it's possibly likely that we go back to doing online learning, like, very soon after school starts again, it'll give you more streaming time. RNG just giveth. He's fixing to take away. You're so right, Zero. I have to be careful for the goddamn enemy. Like, the enemies with the single-digit crit chances, they're actually gonna give me the work. Ironlands. I'm so scared of, like, these guys here. This guy has an axe. This guy has an axe with 17 damage. I have 9, so he's going to do... I think he's going to do 10 damage to Lucas. 10 damage and 8-8. I don't want to risk that. This looks a little dangerous. Let's put Lucas over here. I'm not sure how this turn is going to go. Overconfidence is a quick and merciless murder and Effie. Oh, believe me, Zero, I know. Overconfidence is what Elliot has in excess. I also know that. Ooh, Ferdinand versus Clive. Clive, mess this guy up! I don't think he's gonna double. No double, but look at that fat 18 damage. Overconfidence and Elliot just go in the same sentence. It's synonymous. You realize after being home for longer, your mind is going out of control. Yeah, for a lot of people, it's like, some people aren't used to just being home for, like, such long periods of time that, like, a lot of people get stir crazy. I've been still, like, visiting friends and stuff because, like, it is socially safe for us to do so, but, yeah, I can imagine if you didn't have, like, the access to go around and go outside. It's just, yeah, it really does get to you. Oh, geez, Clive was taking a lot of damage. How am I gonna get hit by a 50? How am I gonna get hit by 253s and not hit at 78? What is happening? Change dimension? What? Are you serious? Holy moly, I am Oh god. Redeem change dimension. Alright, give me a second here. Give me a second here. Let's, I am going to change dimension real quick. Let me just V2 VC face. So give me a second here. I added this redeem because, you know, I made this model and god damn it if I'm not going to use it. Let me just make sure I have the right folder here. Alright, so let us access that. Murphy sees you. You're a homebody and introvert. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I'm very good at existing outside of, or good at existing inside the house for long periods of time. Alright. So, yeah, that kind of dimension. It's just to switch me to 2D and 3D back-to-back. If the program would open. There we go. I accidentally opened it twice! This is the first time I did it. You know, I guess these are the moments where, like, a stream deck would be useful to have, so I could just press a macro to immediately open VC Face and open the model up. And oh, hey, what's up, Delicious Doctor? Oh, what did... Yeah. So, I think what it is that Fernand joins your party up until Clive is normally supposed to join. Alright, let me see. It's not tracking my face, it's tracking my mouth, which is strange. Let me just make sure I can add this. There we go. VTube Studio. No, we need VC Face. There we go. Hello, everybody! It is 3D Elliot. I forgot how to... There we go. Oh god, oh you don't see me. There we go. There we go, we've changed dimension successfully. Good to see everyone. I am now perceived. We are in the third dimension, baby. We went from 2D to 0D to 3D. But yeah, so I believe Fernand serves as your replacement for Clive until you actually get Clive. They swap out once the Gaiden chapter involving them happens, which I thought was pretty cool. Like, it felt really fast-paced to see it all, like, go down as fast as it did. Alright, so right now, we can't damage this guy for anything. I think this is a cliff job, yeah. Look at that! 16 times 2, the perfect math. Boom, boom. This is a little scary, though, because there's a lot of enemies near us. Oh wait, I just realized that there's a lot of... Let me adjust this, because I see there's data on the screen. There we go. You thought I would be in 2D now, but... No, it's different. I went from 2D... You thought I was going to go from 2 dimensions to 1 dimension? Nah, silly. Alright, now the scary part here. Let's see. 11 sword. Wait. Faye, you have Physic. Physic is important. We can get the long-range heals. The long-range heals are very nice. The long-range heals is a godsend when you're, like, just swamped with enemies like that. And hey, I don't think I said greetings to Zero or Bodega. Good to see you guys here. Wonderful, I hope you guys are having a good night as well. Let's see. So what we'll do, we'll set Tobin back here. Oh, we can't do enough damage. Let's see... That's a 69 times 2. Can we bank on 69 times 2 for hits? Nice! Nice. Blaine is broken, but this... Glad to hear. You know, sometimes you just need to unwind with, like, a nice, comfy stream. I'm glad you chose to stop by over here. My Blaine was also super broken this morning. I had quite a day. I had taken Wisteria to her work, and then I went to a Japanese marketplace for the better part of the rest of the day, from like 10 all the way to 3, and then I picked up Wisteria, and then I like took a 15-minute power nap, and now we're here. So I think I've had a pretty eventful day so far, but it's not one that I think has been a bad one. Alright. Wait, this isn't bad at all. Let me just see the damage that this guy does. Alright, cool. Claire can finish this guy off. 91 times 2, that's super reliable. The way he's talking to Claire like that, as if Claire is also a noble, just calling her a vermin. Now, these are the hit rates I should be seeing. And also, yeah, Physic especially early game, having Physic is such a blessing. Like, it's no Fortify, it's no, like, Latrona, or, like, any of, like, the full field heal spells, but, man, if ranged healing isn't just so sweet to have. Alright. We are in much safer waters now. I was, like, terrified that we would just be stuck dying. But no, this is significantly better. Yeah, you've been defeated? What do you mean you've been defeated? Did something bad happen? Those are some odds that I do not want to mess around with. That is the polar opposite of mess around and find out. We're just gonna stay back here. I think Tobin might be in danger, though. So that's a little scary. Oh, Alm? I wish I had a better sword. I also wish I had a javelin. But beggars can't be chooser. Oh, I also forgot how nice Alm's animation was. Oh, that, yeah! It's not fair! Why is it that when one of my units die, it's like, I'm sorry, friend. This is the end. But then when they die, it's, Drat! I've been defeated. I must pull back and come again to fight the next day. It's like, why can't I come back again to fight another day? Oh, jeez. I love the magic sword animation for thieves. They just, like, pop the sword out of their cloak, like, poop, whoop, yoop. Alright, and then, now that we've cleared that bottom part, I think things are looking a lot smoother. The witches also didn't use rewarp at all, which is strange. I'm surprised the one that has rewarp didn't just pop behind me and just explode me. But you know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'll appreciate it. We picked classic mode, but the enemy picked casual. That's all Fire Emblem games. Or like, it's like casual, but like characters have like a certain amount of lives. Speaking of characters having a certain amount of lives, I finished best FA waifu. Oh, kills the attacker. Yeah. Let's see. Best fan-made waifu, that's what it is. Yeah, I like her design. I wonder if they're gonna like do a full art for her, like if they're gonna like commission someone to get the Hidari style art for her. Because I would love to see what she would look like in Hidari's art style. And yet, the sprite work, the mechanics, the fact that they got the magic system to work, that they got the route switching system to work, that you can swap between Alm and Selka so seamlessly is ridiculous. I have warp now? Oh my god, I have warp? Oh, it's over for these guys. They should not have given me warp. And here, I can just send Claire over here, and we can start going to the bridge now. I think that's fine. Yeah, there's just so much effort that was put into it. It's very easy to appreciate because it's so apparent what they do here. And that's why I wanted to pick, like, a game like this, because, like, other ROM hacks, there's a lot of stuff to appreciate, but it's also, like, I feel like it's hard to stay committed to a game where it's, like, a bunch of original characters, mostly. But, like, here, everyone, like, a lot of people that like Fire Emblem know Alm and Celica and all of them. So it's, like, really cool to, like, see them made in a very familiar style. It's just so good. And I'm so excited to see when Act 4 drops. I don't, like, expect it to drop anytime soon because it's such a big part of the game. But when it does, ooh, I am not ready for that. I forgot what Alm's critical. I don't know if I ever got to see Alm's critical. Also, look at those witch sprites! Like, that casting animation is just... Like, it's not even like they, like, spliced sprites together. These are all, like, super custom. I like the modding scene and, like, this... Like, just the art asset team, too. Like, the art scene has made so many strides. Oh, wait, you know what? You can only move to this tile, so I'm gonna force you to get up close and personal with me. We're just gonna fist fight mano a mano here. I am so mad right now. Of course I would miss that 68%. And then he would hit the 58%. What? I guess this is where my luck is today. I keep on getting hit by these low accuracy chances and missing mine. Fire Emblem, baby! It truly was Fire Emblem, Sacred Echoes. It's also so weird to get used to, healing hurting you. Like, for how much I played, like, through 3 houses and everything, I still have to, like, mentally, like, remind myself that, yes, healing people does do damage to me. It is painful. But there's not too many enemies left, so we should be able to just wipe this map pretty quick. Oh, baby! That's such a cool crit animation! I love it because he did the, because a lot of units that, like, have those crit animations where they're twirling their lances, they're usually, like, stationary when they're doing it, but here they pound the spear down, but they're in motion mid-spear thrust while they're spinning it. It just... The quality of, like, the animation, the detail is just so nice. All I can think of that one playthrough 6 on the early chapters. Miss 68 hits... Oh, God. That kind of stuff is just so, like, mind-numbing. It, like, every time it happens, you just feel like you lose a couple of brain cells thinking, this is a safe move, and then it's not a safe move. I swear, if Claire misses again, and Husbando were... It is both, it is both. They do not discriminate. There is both wonderful waifus and husbandos to pick from in Fire Emblem. There's just a brigand there. Does he have a torch? They really made a brigand there just in case you really decided to forsake the village for that long. It's Rebecca. What is this? Heavy spear? Oh, yeah, you are right, actually. Yeah, that was a female archer sprite now that I think about it. That is actually just Rebecca. Alright, so this guy... As a wise man once said, don't let me into my zone. And I will not let myself into his zone. You know? That's just how we stay safe in Fire Emblem. Oh, this is scary, though. Thunder here. We have 16 HP after this, so we shouldn't be in danger from the witches popping up. I'm just scared for Alm. Alm is kind of looking low HP right now. I also need to see how much damage Lucas takes for these guys. 13. I think this guy did 5. I think I can pop the Vulnerary here. White magic. We have Warp. 5's resistance is 2. The Witch does 15 damage, so it's 13 damage. But we should be fine if we take this guy out just straight up. Yes, we should be fine. Because he'll still have 10 HP, so we'll be good. Also, there's just so many, like, slight little things they do with the animation, too. Like, the Cavalier animation fundamentally looks the same, but it looks like they added a couple of sprites in between to give it more of a motion feel to it, which is just... It's just the little touches there, like, normally it looks like 3 distinct movement frames, but, like, you can see, like, there's a little sliding of the lance forward before they do the impact, before they do the pierce. And, like, I feel like it's really nice that they did that to keep a sense of consistency amongst, like, all of the, what is it? Amongst, like, the new animations and how smooth they look. It's just such wonderful detail. That's a 4% crit chance? I didn't even notice! I didn't even think about the fact that Thunder has crit chance. That is horrifying. Okay, we're safe, though. Oh, I've been burned too many times. Oh, that's just a bunch of brigands spawning constantly. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. So this guy's over here. Acantha can probably one-shot, yeah. My favorite character is the Levin Sword. Exactly! It's just chef's kiss. It's how I feel like... You also notice it with the mercenary sprites, because the mercs in this game do not jump. They just do a swing. But it still just feels just as, like, emotive as the way old mercenaries used to do a giant leaping front flip. And, they really knew what they were doing when they were, like, doing all these touch-ups here, like, made all these decisions, like, better than Nintendo made. And it makes sense, because they have so many years of insight behind them on just GBA Fire Emblem in general. I don't think it's that Nintendo couldn't have done this, I think it's Nintendo didn't really need to, compared to, like, ROM hackers and, like, fans themselves making, like, products for the fans. And yeah, I'm not gonna let Acantha die. Acantha actually is probably gonna get good EXP farm here, because, again, the bandit's gonna walk up here, and she's just gonna farm with the Levin Sword. And then here, Tobin, Steel Bow. We can do this, 70... accuracy, 75 accuracy. That's a 3% crit chance, I'm not messing with that. Those 4s and those 3s, they also scare me. I know, Zero. None of us are strangers to the cruelty of Fire Emblem RNG. Let's see Thunder here. Let me just make sure this Cav can't reach. The Cav absolutely can reach, but I think we can body block, so it should be fine. Wait, we can go here, actually. Let's get this Archer. I have the 7% crit chance. I have the scary chances to instantly murder you. Boom. And it's not a level, but, you know, we're already promoted. Wait, he's already level 8! I didn't realize how high level some of my characters were. Lucas, we just get the stab here, the doink. Doink! And that takes care of all the witches. Late game Shadows of Valencia is basically just, oh god, when is the witch gonna teleport next to me? Please, please do not teleport next to me. And just pleading for your life with the game. Alright, so here we can go up to that space. We're gonna let Clive over here then. And then Clive is... I forgot to hook up the Rider's Bane. That's fine. He has the Axe Weaver, so Alm can actually just manhandle, or that's a woman, so we'll manhandle that woman. I do like that they just randomly choose to, like, make certain enemies... Wait, that crit animation's really cool! What? Oh. Not that the old Cav animation wasn't cool, like the way they did all their, like, color guard motion and stuff. But that one has such good, like, forward momentum in it. Just so many good details that I will never stop gushing about because they're just that good. Why can Alm not double a Cavalier? I'm calling malarkey here. I'm calling shenanigans. Alright, go get him, Tobin. It feels like I'm leveling up so slowly, but I feel like I might be over-leveled for where I'm at. I think because I did the extra dungeon. Let's see who can get some EXP. 8, 9, 7. Let's do this, actually. White Magic. Oh, we're gonna send Cliff onto a field trip over here. We are going to let Cliff go very far forward. This guy's not gonna move. This is just bullying, I think. Why would I look scared to someone who can't attack in 3 range, baby? What a crit. That I wasn't even expecting the critical hit there. And we take that extra speed for more doubling, and he gets Excalibur. That's Excalibur, right? Is that effective against flying? No, it's just extra black magic. What a good feeling. That's Fire Emblem. That's the Fire Emblem experience. You absolutely didn't need it, but the game decided why not. Exactly. I would have gotten like maybe 20 extra EXP for not killing him in 1 round. But there's just a statement to be made when you when you bully someone that hard. Just the 7% crit with the 77% chance to hit, just straight up just nuking this guy to the other dimension. I sent him back to the first dimension. He's a straight line right now. Alright. Yeah, right? The way the boss is like, you're not as half as scared as you ought to be. And then they just die. Claims I should be scared, dies anyway. Boink! Alright, and then I can warp Alm for extra healer EXP. Because why do I have to worry about the 8 HP cost when it's just free now? It's free. Ooh, wait. That's a Cavalier on a Fortress tile. Goodbye. Boink! And the crit again! I've gotten like 6 crits this map. All sub 10% chance. Free Uber EXP. And then there's another horse. Okay. And then let's just heal. Let us warp all. Just end the map a little faster. we get a level up for that, because Warp just gives you that much EXP, and we get magic out of it. One of these days she'll be able to promote. Let's also Physic for more EXP. And then... Ooh, it's good. Hey, Akia, what's up? The lip flap's on point. Yeah, I actually really do like the lip flap on the 3D model. I think the mouth tracking is really good. It's the same camera. I think it's just that, VC Face has better mouth tracking than my live 2D model does. But yeah, good to see you too, good to see you too. I was actually really surprised, but, you know, it's an upside, you know? Just the fact that, like, having a different program helps a lot. Very swift map. 17A? Are they called A and B because Celica and Alm... It's like 17 Celica. That's such a cool touch, actually. You came in here to take a break looking at Teiform verbs. Oh my god, Teiform verbs. Just remember the Teiform song. Thinking about it, it is Thursday. Normally I would be streaming Japanese lessons, but I've kind of burnt out on streaming Japanese for a bit, so I'm taking a break. Why are there 2 Ru forms? Ah, I hate that, you know? Like, Taveru is the regular Ru, and then you have to do Te for other Ru verbs. That's just the worst. That has been tripping me up even as I've been studying on my own. Alright, I don't know what chapter this is. I don't remember. We only get 9 deploy slots too? I feel like I'm super due for a promotion. I could just go back to dungeons. What am I doing, like, wasting my time here, actually, now that I think about it? And this is Fog of War. Can we? Oh, we can't go back to the map. We can't go back. Where did I save? Let's do this, actually. We're gonna go back to promote. So let's restart chapter. I am due for a promotion, and the game is going to goddamn give it to me. Let's go to the Thief Shrine. I think that'll be the easiest, because we spawn right at the center there. But yeah. I've been a little slacking on my Japanese reps. But, I did do a little bit yesterday. But I could do a lot better. They do not spawn us where I should be. This is disappointing. I think we'll just sneak around the backside. Can I? Oh, we can't just end the map instantly either. That is a pain. Quite the mendokuse, if you ask me. Or the mondai, I guess, because one was an adjective and one was a noun. I know Japanese. One of these days, I'll do my VTuber introduction in all Japanese and embarrass myself for everyone to see. Wait, I have warp. You've been turning up... Oh, yeah. I streamed Japanese lessons mostly... So at the start, they used... It was lessons that I would study it from a textbook and then reteach what I learned from the textbook. I had, like, a set of Japanese lessons that I taught, and those lessons are actually archived on my YouTube channel if you look at my About. But, I was then streaming, like, just me studying Japanese off of BoonPro. And it's not like I, like, am good at Japanese. I am actually very not good at it. But it was just a way to help me, like, retain a lot of the information. To just reteach it. Because it's like, one of the best ways that you can sort of learn and keep things in mind is just by reteaching it. And, like, that's apparently, like, statistically proven. It's definitely something that gets brought up in a lot of my professional developments. Aisatsu is easy. God. I know it's easy, but I always get into my head with it. Like, whenever someone greets me in Japanese on my stream, I, like, have to make very sure that I know what I'm reading. Oh, this has high crit chance? Word? High crit magic? For free? It costs 7 HP. Or it costs 5 HP. Ugh. Still very nice. Let's warp... Where? I just want to make sure. I don't know how to tell. I wonder if the game actually tells you if characters are at promotion. I feel like they were smart enough to program that in at the very least. Like, something to let you know. Try to illustrate it to someone. Yes. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the thing. That there's so many different factors of, like, learning when it comes to reteaching. Let me see. It does not say... What? It says that I have a support with Celica? That's just strange. But yeah, that's just the thing, you know, you just... Because in order to teach something, you have to have some kind of fundamental understanding of it in the first place. And in order for someone to understand it, you have to make sure you're able to, like, answer the questions that they might have regarding it as well. So it's just... It really helped a lot when I was doing those lessons. But then I think my biggest worry, my biggest hang-up with doing those lessons was that I was, like, really worried that it was alienating for a lot of viewers to not be able to just, like, drop into the stream, like, if they hadn't been present in a lot of streams beforehand. So, like, that was, like, my biggest worry. And, like, sort of why I, like, stopped with it, because I didn't want to, like, feel like I was, like, alienating. And yeah. Programming is definitely a big thing with that, too, because, like, you really, really, really have to know your stuff when it comes to that kind of, like, helping. I was so awful at programming. Many years ago, back when I was still deciding on a job path, I did want to become a game designer, and then I realized I was a hot garbage fire at programming, so I then ended up not going into it. Yeah, exactly, that's what it is. Because, like, there's a lot of people who do watch me who are familiar with the language to an extent where, like, they could hop in during any lesson and they'd be able to, like, understand what's happening or give me pointers, but, like, for people who, like... Because what I wanted was, like, for anyone to be able to hop in any lesson. And a lot of the earlier lessons were easy to just, like, relate basic concepts to it. To, like, what I was teaching, and, like, it was, like, not hard for me to, like, for anyone who had questions to, like, answer them at a basic level. But, like, as you get further and further into a textbook, it's just... There's so much backtracking that you'd have to do. God, it feels like I'm teaching school again, thinking about, like, teaching math. That is the same way in that subject as well. Just the amount of backtracking you have to do, especially if students didn't pay attention during, like, earlier lessons. Oh, that is something that is very tough to deal with. Just, like, a student, like... Sometimes you have students who, like, who have, like, change of hearts, like, in the middle of the school year, and, like, suddenly become really good, and, like, pick up on a lesson really well, but then, like, when you go back to lessons that require prior knowledge that they needed from lessons that they weren't paying attention to, oh man, that is just... It's such a difficult thing to deal with when teaching. It's, like, definitely a hurdle that, like, feels really rewarding, like, especially when you see a student that, like, wasn't motivated, find that motivation, and, like, being able to, like, help them catch up. It's just such a great feeling. I know. Yeah, it'd be one thing if you just, yeah. And, like, that's why, like, I think it'd be cool to, like, do lectures on, like, broad subjects as well. I like how Congo does, like, a lot of lectures, but, like, none of his lectures really need that prior information. Because they're all, like, really interesting topics. Like, doing lessons on, like, a bunch of interesting topics that you could expand upon for such a long period of time, but then, for me, a lot of my teaching is based on, like, math. The Wiki Walker teaching. That's such a good way to put it. Like, things that you could learn in a very quick amount of time just from, like, 1 or 2 articles. But, like, not necessarily things that you'd have to, like... But things that, like, even though you learn it in a quick amount of time, other people can also pick up on it very quickly as well. Right now, question is... Let's see, I don't know... I don't think my mages can promote yet. We're gonna see. I think it might be level 10. We'll drop you over there. It's such an odd way of promotion, and I have to do this. Oh wait, but I could also swap. And we can do Mila. Yes! We have earned the right to promote, baby! Make me a knight, make me a knight. I'm big, I'm yoked, I'm huge, I'm swole. I think we're over to level 1 as well. Look at that, we're getting to class bases. The thing that feels really nice about the way promoting works in this game is that you're always brought up to class bases, which all it really does is to serve to make you feel like, wow, I've had some of the worst level ups. I can't believe I was that far behind in all my stats. The bad thing is, if you weren't far behind in the stats, it looks like you got, like, a non-existent level up. Let's see. I don't know if I can promote you yet. I don't know if these... I think these promote at level 15 to Rogue. Wow, she's almost there, actually. These fountains have run dry. Player cannot promote. We'll let some units get some extra EXP. Maybe it'll push them over to let them actually promote. Might be helpful. You're at level 9 with 40 EXP. Excalibur! Wow, he has, like, a significantly higher crit rate, and now he's just refusing to crit. He got, like, 3 crits with Thunder at 7%, and now he has 22%, and he's like, oh, I forgot now. I don't know how to crit. I no longer know how to do the critical hits. Alright, so then, who can I teleport here? Let's check... Wait. Yes! Sniper time, sniper time, sniper time! Give me power. Wait. Wait, he actually looks really cool unarmed, though. Ooh. Like that. Like that kind of promotion where I only got defense and, I think, res? Or defense and con. So what it is, right? Normally in FE2 and the remake, you would go into a dungeon, and then at the end of the dungeon, there'd be this Mila statue. You wouldn't actually be in a battle. You'd just be in an empty room, and you just talk to Mila. So it's like just dialogue options. Like it'd be its own menu where you talk to Mila, and she is what lets you promote. So they essentially had to adapt dungeons and the Mila statue in a way that would still work in the GBA version. It's not this janky in Shadows of Valencia. You just run to the end of the dungeon. You wouldn't even have to fight anyone necessarily. Which is why it's kind of awkward to promote in this game. And I also have to promote Forsyth as well, which means I have to go through another map like this. Because it's weird, because in Sacred Stones, when you go to dungeons, I believe if you pick your lord, there's an escape option. So I'm surprised Alm just can't escape the map normally. I don't know why they didn't include that option. Then I think if we let Cliff get these next few kills, we should be able to promote him as well. I think Sage promotion for males is at level 10. So let's just murder these guys. Let me see a crit! There we go! I don't need to be using all my HP for this, but it just is satisfying to see him raise both his hands in the air. Oh, we're not gonna get the experience we need here. We might as well give this to Acantha, get some extra EXP. Oh, we also need to promote Clive, I think. Is there any advantage to delaying promotion? Like actually, no. It's actually better to insta-promote in this game. Because, all promotion does, you don't get any promotion bonuses like in other GBA Fire Emblems. You just get brought to class base. So if the longer you spend on a different class, say you're like 5 points below strength. Oh my god! No! I don't want to solve a Rubik's Cube! Okay, give me a second here, No! I don't want to solve the cube! This is gonna be so hard because I haven't practiced this in so long! Okay. Oh! Retreat is just in the menu. I don't have to pick the Lord. Alright. You asked for it. I will be bound to this. Alright, let us... It's been a while. I should be able to get through some of this on my own. I'm gonna have to relearn how to do this, and let me reconfigure my controller, because I only know how to do this on keyboard. Left, right, A, B, L, R, and then select start. I love this! This is so good! Possibly not FE. It's so good. Alright. So, right now... Alright. So we have... Let's rotate this just to make sure we're on the right side. There we go. We got one down. Alright, so then the front face, that is... blue-white. So we'll do this, and then we hold R. Alright. So we have two of the cross right now. And then this looks horrible. It controls so badly. It's so... I would not wish this on my worst opponent. Oh wait, when did we get this side done? Okay, cool. So we only have one more thing here. Let's see. So we have to Let me get the bottom. There we go, there we go. There we go! We have, as you can see, we now have the cross. Now we need to get the rest of this face completed. Let's see. So that bottom part is blue-white. It's blue-orange, white. So, I'm gonna actually use my pointer here. So this goes up here. I believe. No, wait. Let me angle this. Blue, orange, white goes down here. So then we do... down. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Corner get. Then let's do this. Let's get this corner piece out of here. And then we get that. And then this piece here is... we have blue, red, and then yellow. This front piece that we have in the bottom here is the same as what we have in this corner here. For those of you who know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, that's how I'm getting these pieces. So we're gonna rotate it. And then we see here. There we go. Now we have two corners. And then, good God, this goes over here. This is the blue, red, yellow, or blue, red, white. And then it is bwomp, 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 and then now... oh, this is a tricky way to set it up. There we go. And then we do bop, bop, bop. There we go. And you can now see all four sides. We have that first layer complete. We have to flip the cube upside down. And then this is the part where I really get messed up if I don't have a real Rubik's Cube in front of me. Hey, Valraven, what's up? We're playing Possibly Not Fire Emblem right now because Ringe has redeemed both a line reading for me to plead to not solve a Rubik's Cube and then have me solve a Rubik's Cube. So this is the... alright, so we have... you can see here, we have this yellow and red here, so we need to get this down to this side. Oh, Rubik's Cube speedrun. God, I need to practice this more for it to be an actual speedrun. Away, towards. Eh? I fucked it. Eh, I fucked it. We can see right now that Mr. Ambers has fucked it. Wait. What did I just press? There we go. Let us rotate this, and let us fix that bottom layer again. Alright, there we go. We're back here. I fucked it. Let me hold on to my Rubik's Cube. Let me also sort this around so I can visualize in my head what the moves are. I really need to practice this more for when this happens to me. But I swear I will at least get 2 layers down. If I mess up at the end, I'm calling it and say I got close enough. So this is... let me solve the first phase. You get my Rubik's Cube ASMR. This is that, and that, and that, and then... we put this over here. You will see what I am doing soon enough. I just need to reorient myself. Actually, you know what? I don't need it. We're just going in. We're doing this, and this is... there we go. That's... the first turn goes away from the side that we want to. And then... oh god, what did I do? Let me just... so... there we go. Right, I just gotta get my bearings straight. Oh, bump, bump. And then... bump, bump. Yeah, there we go. Bump, bump, bump. My brain is going into overdrive right now, but you can see that corner is there. There we go. My brain is absolutely massive gargantuan. You can thank me later. Alright, so now, this one, away, boop. Boop. Oh, wait. I I messed it up. You're getting your oh no moment. This is... I know how to quickly reset back into this. Alright, it's not too damaged. We still have the corner save. He's a genius. Oh no! That's my entire modus operandi. Alright, so let's get this position here. So it's blah 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 blah. Is it this way? No. 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 No! No! I have once again fucked it up. Let us... I remember when I did my marathon stream. Jojo, I'm on overdrive! I remember when I did my my marathon stream, I actually managed to complete it on stream once. And then I got really close the second time. But man, am I rusty. Wait, do I have most of the corners done? Let's see. Let's go over here, and then let's rotate again. Let's see. Alright, this one. There we go. There we go. I got it. There's a rhythm you gotta feel to it. And I'm feeling that. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. I pressed a couple of buttons by accident and almost got myself into a tizzy. There we go. So then this is... And then... What? Alright, and witness me! Witness me! We have 2 layers done! So then it is... Bup. And then bup. And we kind of just do this variation for a couple of bit. It's this front, right, up, and then reverse, right, up, front. And then we get this cross here. We have the cross on the top with the little corner here. It's blup, 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 blup. It's right, up, reverse right, up, right, up, right. There we go. And we got the same thing that we got. But if we do this enough times, right, up, reverse, up, right, blup, 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 you can see we're almost there, everyone. We're almost there. So we put those red backs there, and then we get, it's what, and then blup, and blup, and then it's blup. And then I think I do this a couple times. No, oh god, what did I just do? Oh, I think I... Hey, this looks kind of bad right now, but I assure you, it is not the worst case scenario. It's pretty bad, though. It's... Womp, womp. What do I do? No, I do not do this. Oh, somehow I... Is it... Oh man, I am choking! Wait, did I salvage this? Holy moly, I am a god! And now, if you pay attention, we are now at the final phases here, and I just have to make sure that I do not mess up this step here. This is front. It's... Oh, God. Is it bad form if I save state here? It's... You flip the front face upside down, and then you turn. And then bop. Bop. It's... And bop bop. Alright, that wasn't exactly right, but we didn't mess up too badly. And... we do this. We do this. This. And then you fuck up the Rubik's Cube. That... that is a low save state. Let me see something. Oh, God. Let me just... If you flip this over, and then we go forward that. I'm trying to, like, remember. Oh, wait. I'm fucking up. It's... Oh. And then that, and then that, and that, and then flip it that way. And then you don't do the right buttons because you forgot what buttons to press correctly. And we sort of rearrange this one more time because there's you either have to do this clockwise or counterclockwise, and I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be doing it in the wrong direction. Oh, God. There's... And then... Let me see. It should be this way again. We just repeat it one more time. And then we do... Zoop, 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 zoop. And then if we do this right... Wait. I did it. I did it! We solved a Rubik's Cube in about 12 minutes with the worst controls ever. Alright. Alright. That's good enough. That's good enough. So now we are going to go back to where we were. Resume our progress. And also, let me do this real quick. I hear that I am once again encountering the problem of getting lost by my camera, and let me also do this. Plug my headset in. There we go. Alright, so let's go back to where we were. Oh, I have to set my controls back to my stick. I don't have to use the keyboard. Use a real controller. Use a fight stick on Fire Emblem to really play like how it was meant to be played, like an arcade game. Alright. So we were here, and we can just retreat. That's nice to know, though, that I can just retreat. Because this means I can bring in Clive and also Python pretty quickly. So pick units, Clive, Forsyth, and Python all can promote. So we're gonna bring these guys all in. Actually, Python definitely cannot promote. He is level 5. But the other two can. Let's see. Let me see, actually, if we can. I might be wrong. Let's just check this out. I hope Clive doesn't just get exploded by me suiciding him into the middle here. I think he should be fine, though. There we go, and he gets the Paladin bonuses. He should be able to survive just well enough. Look at that, we got a Paladin on our hands, fellas. That means he can use swords too, I think, which is going to be helpful. But yeah, I was cut off earlier because by the Rubik's Cube. But you definitely want to be, we can't use... You can only use Lantis still. You, what was I saying? You want to promote as early as possible, because it immediately brings you up to class bases. So if you spend time getting level ups to hit class bases, then, like, it's just, like, whatever, you were going to get brought up there anyway. And if you're above that bases, then you're not going to get any effect to your stat at all. So it's pretty much always optimal to just go for the early level up. Also, because we're setting to level 1 when you promote, resets your EXP gain so that you get EXP a lot faster. There's not really any downside to it. Unlike other GBA Fire Emblem games where you might want to save your... You might want to, like... What is it? Promote later so that you get more stat ups. Because promotions in other Fire Emblem games overall usually just gives you extra stats instead of bringing you up to where your class is supposed to be. So it's a nice trade-off. Alright, I hope Clive doesn't get exploded here. Ah! Tobin! Actually, Tobin's fine. I think Clive should be good here. He should be able to take 4 guys if he has Paladin stat bonuses, if he's at Paladin bases. One thing I think is nice is that, even though that these are, like, completely custom sprites, I can tell where certain motions were modeled off of. Like, when Alm reels back from his attack animation, that's very clearly Hector's spin back from Blazing Blade. Like, those little things. What's up, Ringe? Well, this isn't Sacred Stones, you're right. This is a ROM hack of Sacred Stones. So, I'm always like, for something like this, I don't know whether to classify it as... Ooh. I don't know whether to classify it as Sacred Stones or Shadows of Valentia, but I think everyone who plays ROM hacks of Sacred Stones just classifies it under Sacred Stones. Like, if you played Vision Quest, or... Like, if you played The Last Promise, you would put it under, you would put that under Blazing Blade, because The Last Promise is a ROM hack of the Blazing Blade. It's just based on, like, what you're working with, pretty much. Alright, so we'll warp Forsyth over here. We'll get him promoted. Make everyone do an action to get some extra EXP. Actually, I don't need to grind. Wait, okay. Clerics do not promote at level 10. But Forsyth promotes, and that's good, because I feel like Forsyth hasn't gotten really good level ups. Look at that. Bulky. I do miss branching promotions, and I like that villagers had branching promotion growth or choices. Jeez, I got 4 strength from that. The positive of, what's it? The positive of getting brought up to class basis for characters that are RNG screwed. It definitely is more beneficial to unlucky players than it is to lucky players. Alright, let's switch, actually. God, I love this mechanic. Let's go to Zofia Bay. I just want to get introduced to the Pegasus Knights. The Arcanean Peg Knights. There we go, 2 sisters. So here we have 7 units because one of them is dead. Let's actually mess around with our items here because... Let's see. Bowie, supply, take... I think we have shields in our inventory. We have the Holy Ring. I'm gonna give that to May because she's gonna nuke her HP with all the auras that she's gonna cast. So we'll do that. And then we have no more vulnerables, but Celica is now relegated to healer. Celica should also give this to Saber so Saber can go Rambo on his own. There we go. Oh, this map looks like it sucks. This map looks like it sucks a lot. So, Katria also has an Angel Ring, which gives 20 luck, I'm pretty sure. 5 and 8. So these guys have very strong base stats. Their portraits also look like really nice. I'm a fan of that. And they both can talk to Celica. So the scary part about this is that there's a hell of a lot of enemies here. Let's see what Saber is looking like here. They really gave this guy a Sword Reaver, huh? They thought they were nice with that. They thought they were cheeky with that one, huh? I'm gonna beat these guys to death. I'm so mad about that. That's so rude. Let me get this 10% crit, or the 6% crit. Alright, we get that. And then May. 76. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Now this means... Actually, wait a second. If I'm not mistaken... Do I get the extra movement here? I was hoping moving him one space over would let me get into this tree here. It just... Oh, is that what it used to do? I love, like, just how ridiculously excessive that number is. Like, just straight up. Wait, does this give you a... Oh, it has no weight, so I get extra void from it. And it has crit? We're equipping the Holy Sword. Alright, Valbar, you have the Killer Rat. This guy has a hammer? They gave this guy a hammer? It's like they did everything they could to be rude here. And they put him on a forest side. Oh, her. My mistake, lady. Oh, she doesn't move. That's helpful, actually. We can actually just ignore them, then. How much damage does Valbar take from this guy? What is up with this, actually? That's just absolutely unnecessary. Why the hell do they have 2 hammer units there? Just the super bonking. Alright. I don't deserve to get bonked like this. Crit? No, we just get dodged. Oh no, he did 2 damage to me. Watch out, Valbar. Ow. There we go. Get the fuck out of here with your effective weaponry. I don't even get that much XP off of that. Jeez, that is so much damage that Valbar just took. I forgot that pirates can walk on water. You'd think because they're pirates that you should expect them to walk on water, but I always forget that that is a thing that can happen. That there are just water walkers in this game. This is very, like, the small fringe situation where water walking is actually scary. Thankfully I didn't put any mages nearby for that to get abused. And Saber is just holding a choke point. With a Holy Sword, he is not missing. This actually looks kind of scary. Should be fine. I think we should be able to pull back. Since the only thing that's really threatening Valbar is the hammer. And we don't need to get in range of the hammer, so we should be good. All these ranged users, though. I bet you all feel real good about yourself for that too. Oh my god, they're going ham on their own? Actually, Katria and Pala should be fine. Level 5 Peg Knight and level 8 Peg Knight. Jeez. Yeah, they're gonna run a train on these guys. So we should just be able to get out of here, safe and sound. Let's see. Bowie can fire this guy. Let's blow him out of the water. Literally. And... then we have... Celica here. I think we can just sword this guy. Golden Dagger, baby. At least we're finally seeing those 0% hit rates. I feel like a lot of this game, enemies have been very susceptible to hitting me, but like, when the weapon triangle kicks in, the weapon triangle kicks in. Alright, and then this guy. Just electrocute this guy. I'm surprised I can't double, but I guess it's just because Thunder is such a heavy tome. Gave me that speed level up. I'm a little disappointed. We're not going to be able to counterattack this guy regardless, so I might as well get rid of the guy who is directly in front of Kamui. I think Valbar should have an extra vulnerate at the very least. Ooh, nice, that's a good level up. Strength and defense. And A-rank sword. Saber is proving to be one mighty Chad here. Why is this guy so tanky? Okay, yeah, Valbar has vulneries. I'm a little scared for Leon, though. I think Leon is going to get pummeled very hard. This looks very scary, actually. Oh, God. Leon's gonna get attacked from like 5 directions. I'm sorry for anyone that likes Leon, but I think this might be where he says goodnight. I don't think he's gonna get doubled. Oh god! He says right before getting doubled. This is looking really bad. Okay, okay, okay. So as long as that archer doesn't go for him. I think the archer could go for Pala. I think that might be the wave. I think that might be what they do, right? There's no way they're gonna go for the 3 HP archer. Fear, 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 fear. There's no way he's gonna go attack someone that can counter-attack him, right? You should be good. This is embarrassing. Can solve a Rubik's Cube on stream, but cannot protect Leon. It's alright, it's alright. It's not like Fire Emblem 7 where when one half of the relationship dies, the other leaves your party. So we're good. Holy moly. If I lose Katria and Pala, I'll be a little upset. Because they're currently parking themselves in a very dangerous location. They're also parking themselves in areas that I can't talk to them at! Very neat. Like, I don't even think normally, like, even if I did that as fast as possible, they're just dying. That is just some awful RNG, I think. Let's swap here. Leon, how do you do here? 10 times 2. We'll put you in the forest, you should be fine there. And then... let's see. Yeah, we're gonna move forward a little bit. Next turn, hopefully Pala moves close enough so that Celica can talk to her. And then we just pop these guys. Because everyone else should be strong enough. It was just Leon, unfortunately, was not strong enough to not get doubled. I think the fact that he was able to get doubled by the mercenaries really what sealed his fate, unfortunately. Feels bad when you just get doubled by enemies because they're just better than you. Can I just lance this guy? No. Not at all. So let's just Holy Sword. Wow, this does so much damage. For a 0-weight weapon, effective damage against monsters heals you every turn, 10 crit. What doesn't this sword do? Killer Axe. Show me the crit, baby. No crit. It's fine. As long as I'm not getting hit by hammers, I'm happy. Ooh, and we get extra strength. Why does he have 20 strength? Why is he so big? Alright, Pala, just... there we go. Katria's in a position where she can get attacked by, like, everything. Hopefully the Holy Ring's luck stat just carries her through this turn. If not, I will cry. Because I also think that means that locks me out of doing the entire Est side quest, which means I get locked out of getting Sonia or Dean. So I don't want that to happen. No, ooh, we at least hit. I thought not seeing the crit animation just meant I wasn't gonna hit at all. I feel... it's like whenever you see a crit rate over 20, I always have it in my mind that there's no reason why I shouldn't crit. Does she get doubled by this guy? Holy moly. This is so stressful. Please dodge. Whew. I think Katria can get out of the way then. I really hope she just retreats. Are you serious? That guy does 11 damage. Katria, please retreat. Oh, she has the Holy Ring too. I am so mad right now. I don't know if Pala... I don't know if I can get Pala. I didn't pay attention to where she moved to. This is so unfortunate. Yes! Yes. Yeah, Jenny's physic would be really nice to have, but I think the position is just good enough. There we go. Oh, thank God both of them get recruited at the same time. Garu says I look like Elmo. I know my Vroid is bad, but jeez. Seems a little mean. Excuse you, Garu. Say that to my face and not through a proxy. Ooh, and we get a level up. I don't... No, he's only level 5! He still needs 2 more levels to go into Myrmidon. Alright, and then this guy. I don't understand why this Brigand is so tanky. I don't think I've seen the crit animation for this class yet, either. It might just be the same as Hector's, where he just kind of slings the sword on his back. Which would be a little mundane, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, may level up here. Let me see... promotion. Oh, she's not even close to leveling up. But we got A rank. We got A rank Black Magic. Which does not do anything for us. I don't know what that means, because you don't need any... I don't know what weapon level does for us here. Lots of new magic and heal. So we get heal and silence, and Selka just gets heal. Alright, so then... Now we just need to get to this guy. Does this guy have a ballista? They really put a ballista in this map? Are you kidding me? That's just rude. There's no reason for there to be a ballista on this map. Alright, so we'll put Pala over here. Yeah, we'll put her over here. Just so that the pirate puts himself not on a forest tile, because being on forest tile is a pain in the ass. Alright, come when we double this guy. Okay, he doesn't double, but he'll farm EXP off of this. They're all coming like lambs to the slaughter. Ha! I think I just need to equip a regular lance, and that should be able to just kill that guy with good accuracy. We can. Ooh. I didn't, like, the Angel Ring heals so much HP. Yeah, 96 accuracy. Don't die, you dumb bandit. Trying to point blank me with your hand axe? Oh, Ricky! Oh wow, thank you for the raid, Ricky! Welcome, welcome, what were you guys up to? Welcome everyone, good to see you guys. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Elliot Ambers, and I'm a bit of a scholar, a bit of a seer. I do fortune telling, and I play a lot of Fire Emblem. Those are like my 2 personality traits. Right now we're playing through a ROM hack of Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones, called Fire Emblem Sacred Echoes, and it is a demake of Fire Emblem Shadows of Valencia. So if you like Fire Emblem, it's pretty much like a good majority of what I do. You made a girl cry? Ricky, how did you make a girl cry? I can't believe that you would do something like that. Dear Raid. But I hope your stream went well, and it's good to see you here. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening. We're just gonna keep on pushing forward. I forgot to do any sort of healing. I'm sure I'll remember one day. Sooner or later, I'll remember to heal my units. Alright, Ball Bar with a Killer Axe. Oh, this guy picked the wrong day to be equipped with a Lance Reaver. Bonk. Which has the best... Oh, yeah. Yeah, this game does introduce a new character, which is pretty interesting. That, like, they remade the game but also added a new character to compensate for the fact that they had to add a new class into the game. I think it's a pretty neat feature. 89. That's still fine. Why would we ever miss an 89% chance to hit? That's preposterous. And... the map is pretty much almost cleared. We're looking pretty safe here now. Gotta take a sip of my water. Those pirates are just standing there menacingly. They're just in the corner over here. But that guy's an Iron Axe, that guy's a Steel Axe, so they're not super threatening. Alright, and then... who's close to leveling here? Saber. Go kill these guys. We'll also... let us use some healing magic here. Looking a little not healed there, buddy. Thinking you have the audacity to walk around at not full HP? Not on my watch. Ooh, defense up. Defense up is always nice to see. You know, not dying is always a lot better than possibly dying, in my books. I think it's like at least 1 or 2 steps above. So let's just do this. I want to give this kill to Saber. Actually, we can just push them forward. They're just standing there, menacingly. That's how I feel about, like, enemies that don't move, because you're only just so barely out of their range. Just a little bit. Let's just go over here, and we'll move everyone else. As so. That should be good. And Kamui, he's just chilling in the corner down here. I guess I could take him to the boss in the south direction. I don't think any enemy reinforcements are gonna just, like, blow him up single-handedly. That'd be really unfortunate, you know, you just have one unit in the rear, and you think, yeah, I'll just send him on this other path, and then he just gets ambushed by like 20 guys. And you're like, yeah, I didn't need that unit anyway. What a good level up. Plus HP. That is what we want to see in Fire Emblem. Just get a whole bunch of HP. That's what I want to see when I get stronger. It's not what I want to see. So let's just... Thunder this guy. You are not allowed to live. It's so much harder to actually realize that some of these are female until you actually get into the battle with them. Oh no! I actually don't remember how he says that because I have not watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think I watched like the first episode like many years ago, and then I didn't watch the rest of it. It's one of those series that's been on my to-watch anime backlog for... Remember when I took note of that ballista there, and how it was like, oh yeah, that's scary, and then didn't do anything about it? Yeah, we're gonna put Pala and Katri in the back for now, so that they don't get sniped and immediately deadified. So we're just gonna mosey on over. We'll just take Saber here. This is a job for Big Myrmidon with big fat sword. Yeah, we'll just do this. I don't think the boss moves either. So there should be pretty fine. And then we can white magic here. Oh no, so I lost 1 HP. And then we check to see... Yeah, no one's in range. Valbar's in range, and that is a non-issue. Oh no, he's gonna do 0 damage. I love how people, like, enemy ballista users just have 0 accuracy. They just literally could not hit the broadside of a barn if they wanted to. We'll see you later, though. And now we get that single enemy left music to hear all for the course of, like, maybe, like, a couple of seconds. Because we're gonna light this guy on fire in 12 different languages. Muh? That's a good, like, exclamation. Muh? Yeah, this guy just... I didn't even get the chance to feed anyone else to him. Saber just blew him up in one round. 32 damage to this guy that had 31 HP. Very, very quick work. And we kept all the Peg Knights safe. 17C? What? Very interesting usage of new notation here. Alright, let's switch back. Oh, wait. I wanted to switch back. That's fine. We're gonna go into this mountain village. I think we're gonna get Atlas here. Ooh, there's a lot of monsters here. All ripe for the picking with my holy sword. Let's see, formation. That's a lot of spiders. And gargoyles. This chapter kinda looks like it sucks, but I'm not gonna speak too soon. It could definitely be a lot worse, but it looks like it's a kill a boss chapter. We have this guy with an arrow here. He's got a steel bow, so that's kind of terrifying, but it only works when it's at range, so if we can just dogpile him before he can, like, shoot us with arrows, we should be fine. This chapter shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Let's just also make sure these guys can't move anywhere. We'll just javelin this guy for, like, 0 accuracy. Hey, hit! You know, I'll take up 143% chance hitting out of 2. And the armory has... Holy shit, it has pretty nice weapons, actually. What the hell? It's got silvers here? That's pretty cool. Who the fuck wanted spiders in this game? Right? I think what it is that... Because this game runs off of the Sacred Stone engine, they probably were like, you know what? Monsters were in Sacred Stones. So we might as well use the monsters that are already programmed into this game. And just, you know, use them. And I think it's pretty cool because the enemy diversity early on in Shadows of Valentia wasn't too big. So it's pretty neat to see, like, how that gets, like, translated. Alright, let's change dimension. VTube Studio is booting up right now. So just give that a moment. And we'll convert dimensions back. We'll go back to our original dimension. Alright, let's do this. Let me set all these things properly. And let us enter back into the second dimension. Unfortunately, I considered calling the redeems, like, increased dimension and decreased dimension, but then I realized I had to think about what I would want to do if someone picked increased dimension on 3D. Let's close this out. And let's reset back. There we go. Properties. Don't want to dox the shape of my face. And VTube Studio. Where are you? Why do I not see you in my properties? Excuse me. VTube Studio, I need you to exist. You are currently open. Wow. I'm getting trolled. Capture full screen application, capture specific window. There we go. There we go. I'm back. And I'm back, everyone. We are back in the second dimension. So I'm more zoomed in. I think last time, more of my body was showing, but that's fine. Yeah, up close and personal. And let's just walk forward here. We'll put the mages together. Just let them sort of snipe everything on the mountain, because, you know, I do appreciate that accuracy isn't affected by terrain. Oh no! Can I hit 243s? Holy moly! I didn't think that would actually work. But cool. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. And then, these guys will skitter on a little closer than I want them to. Oh god! Is she poisoned? Or is it just called Poison Claw? She's not glowing, so I assume that's just the name of the item. Oh god, she is poisoned. God damn it! This is an uncomfy map. Ooh, but the Holy Ring heals her per turn anyway. So it's like, she's not really poisoned. Especially since poison procs second. Let's do this. 82 accuracy, that's more than comfy. Boing! Just smite you with God's wrath. I have the power of God and anime on my side! And then here, I think if we put Mei down here, they'll motion towards me, which is good. We want these 3 spiders to go towards Mei and Bowie. We're gonna build up their supports and also kill some spiders. Spiders! Spiders! And you have a 14% chance to hit me. Why are you so tanky? Right, actually, the move would be put her here. 12% accuracy means that there's no way that I'm getting hit. And even less of a chance that she's getting hit twice. Oh, hey, Else, good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, the sprite work in this is fantastic. The the modders for this ROM hack really put in like a lot of heart into this, and you can tell it super shows. Spider, crush him with a rock. God, I wish rocks did that much damage to them. I think Pala and Katria should be fine here. Yeah, that Angel Ring is really helping Katria not get hit by things, though. Pala has a 44% chance to get hit by Katria, avoids like a ton more. It is really charming. They really did a good job of capturing like the Game Boy Advance sprite style. I just wanna, let's see. Wait, can't kill you with him. And I kill you with the titular killer axe. No, we don't get to kill it. We don't get the crit. But that lets Kamui get some EXP at least. But yeah, you can see, like, especially if you're familiar with the previous Fire Emblem games on the GBA, it's just so much more improved. Like, even just from, like, the same console to, like, just comparing it to, like, Sacred Stones or Fire Emblem Blazing Blade, just the touches they added here are just leaps and beyond, just so impressive. Like, it feels like they added frames, or no, it doesn't feel like it, they did. But, like, it's so impressive how they got it to, like, mod the original animation so that they look smoother and, like, it all translated really well into the engine. Alright, you. Do I actually need to use Seraphim for this? Yes, I do. You are just going to die. I don't want you in my room right now. Please go away. Pigeon attack! Just send a horde of flying pigeons at you. Alright, so this should be fine. My Peg Knights should also be fine. Oh no! At least I'm not poisoned. Ooh, and the crit. Oh, I love the crit animation. Just the jump and plunge. It reminds me of the crit or the attack and special attack animation from another strategy game. That is similar sprite style to Fire Emblem called Yingzhi Union. There's like the special attack that you could activate where it would be like a set of slashes followed with that, like a plunge that looked exactly like that in motion. And I don't know if like that's intentional to be like a reference there, or if it just they're like, this is a cool reference to use for like sprite animation. We're using this. Man, it just looks really cool. I love good sprite work. It's just nothing beats it. Nothing. For me personally, like I think sprite-based Fire Emblem was some of its like visual peak. Like the Game Boy Advance era has such good style, and I wish they would try to go back to that in future installments, just with sprites again. Because like when the DS games came out, they tried to like use like really weird like Play-Doh looking 3D models that were like pre-rendered. Kind of like Donkey Kong Country. Oh wait, that's really good. Like if you think about like Donkey Kong Country where they had like 3D models, but like they like ripped them piece by piece, so like they were technically sprites. There were 3D models that were like put in the game as sprites. That's like what like Shadow Dragon did, and it looked so like ugh, gross. But like here, it's just the handmade like sprite work is just so good. Right, so then we still only have 13 enemies to worry about. We're making good progress here. I think Kamui should be able to know. We'll do this. We'll be nice. We'll let Kamui get some levels. The Saber's already strong enough to not need the Holy Sword to kill things. But here, I think Kamui can use the extra help. We don't need anyone to Juggernaut this chapter with extra healing anyway. Might as well help the little guy out. And then here, the spider we can't reach without anything except for thunder. But it's out of range, so we're just gonna bully. And then I just have that group on the left, and we'll probably just reach them eventually. Make our way downtown, walking fast, places fast, and I'm homebound. We really liked in the 3DS games where they had the little sprites on the map, despite the... Yeah! Yeah, I agree. I think, like, the map sprites in the 3DS games were really cute. And I wish they, like, expanded on that. Like, it would have been so much work to, like, actually make, like, sprites for everything. But man, I wish, like, instead of Awakening having the stub toes with the no feet, if they actually had, like... Wait, can I can go on the mountain! Come over here, you dumb nerd. Boom! Critical hit. But especially the critical hits, they animate so well that you don't need like a flashy cut-in to understand that you're messing these guys up. You straight up just see the animation and you can tell that it's a critical hit. That's another thing, like, I feel like new Fire Emblem games, God, I sound like such a boomer. Like, new Fire Emblem games don't do a lot of flourish with, like, the movement specifically for crits. It's just, they have a crit quote, and then they just die. Taste my power! You're finished! This is the end for you! Well, like, here it's just, you see the entire animation speaks for itself. Ooh, and we get some extra strength for our Peg Knight. Peg Knights with extra strength. Now that's a combo that I love to see. That you don't get to see too often, because, you know, sometimes the game just doesn't like to give you... it doesn't like to give you strength. You ask for a little bit of strength, you ask for a crumb of strength, and the game is like, no. Oh my god, the accessories. Some people will argue that, the specific weapons and fates that, removed clothing were probably a good thing. I think they were funny comic relief, but I don't know why they existed in the game. I don't know why armor breaking like that was a feature. But I do also think that the accessories were nice. I like how Fire Emblem Heroes does it, even though it's like, it's kind of sprites, but it's also like chibi models. I like how they're all like sort of pieced together, so like everyone can have like the duck hat accessory. I think there's like a certain charm to the way Fire Emblem Heroes does it. Am I really just gonna go up this mountain one tile at a time? Bowie and May might as well not be in this map anymore. And that's fine, we don't need to use all our units. We can. We'll give Kamui some love here, we'll give him some grinding time. He'll get his training montage. Alright, and then... let's see. These guys over here. Yeah, I recently booted it up thanks to the fact that they announced Choose Your Legends 5 and the Gatekeeper won the Choose Your Legends 5, so the Gatekeeper from Three Houses is just in Fire Emblem Heroes as one of the best characters in the game right now. I just think there's some kind of beauty to that. It's just, like, wonderful that the Gatekeeper, that the entire community rallied behind an NPC. And like everyone was like, how's he gonna fight? What's he gonna do? No, he's not using the lance that he holds as he tends to the gate. He opens the gate because he's the gatekeeper, so he just summons other heroes, which is just... it's so good. It's like such a... I feel like it's better than what I've imagined like a lot of people expecting him to be. What the hell is this? Come on, we get a critical hit. Boom! Look at that. No crit quote needed. He just points at this guy, says, Omae wa mo shinderu, and just slaps him. Actually, yeah. The artwork for the Gatekeeper? The artwork for the Gatekeeper actually really reminded me of Octopath Traveler. Like, it had that sort of, like, watercolory kind of style, and it, I feel like it had that kind of, like sketchbook look, I guess? Like, when I saw I immediately thought, like, an Octopath character. Like, I feel like when they showed, like, the art for the characters in Octopath Traveler, it was, like, that kind of, that coloring style, and, like, the way they had the environments behind them. Like, it was just, like, it's just so cool to look at. I also don't understand why these Revenants are so strong. You should be able to finish them off. There we go, get out of here. You... Ooh! 2 crits in a row. Kamui's on a roll. We got this. What is this thing doing here? That's a female brigand. Level 13, that should give us a lot of EXP. Celica is kinda dying. Kamui, underrated character. I agree. I feel like he definitely gets overshadowed because, you know, everyone is like... Leon and Valbar just stand out in that trio just so much more heavily because, you know, Valbar is Valbar and Leon just wants him. So, like, Kamui is kind of just there. But he's just, like, such a goofy, like, snarky character. Right, I don't think Pala's gonna be able to one round, so she should be fine where she is at right now. And I feel like I really should just give the Holy Ring to Celica at this point. She's hurting pretty badly. Supply, take... Who has the Angel Ring right now? Oh, I gave it to Nay. Unfortunate. But that's fine. No one is able to hit her. Oh wait, Pala does one round everything. This might be bad for her. If she gets hit by 2 more Revenants, she dies. I think she's only in range of 1 though. Yikes. Why did I think that first Revenant that I took out was weakened? No, she totally cleared it with just a double attack. Uh-oh. Oh my god, yeah. And I think it's really impressive because the Pegasus animation is just classic from original She gets doubled, she gets doubled. Oh no, oh no. Wait, this is actually not the worst case scenario, I'm gonna be honest. Avoid 30, avoid 30. We should be able to survive this. Oh god, and this is a route chapter. We're gonna send you over here. We're going to send Saber over here. Saber, take these guys out. Go Juggernaut on your own. You take 2 damage and have 34 HP. You will need to get slapped you'll need to get slapped 17 times to be in any danger. I like how my model jiggles around severely whenever I take a sip of water. Do my little water jig. Alright, so then Celica. You get that heal. Oh, she's losing so much HP for this. Alright. Looking mighty healthy here. And then we just go down here. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Bonk. I just like... I don't know, like, why the Mercenary Sword looks like that. It looks so weird. It reminds me of, like, the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII. Like, I wonder if that's, like, what their thought process was, to, like, give it that sort of effect to make it look that kind of heavy. Like, because it's, like, they're just a basic sword fighter class, but they have, like, these fat swords. Like, you compare it to, like, the Myrmidon, or to, like, any, like Eliwood sprite, or, like, Erica sprite. Like, it looks like you're just hitting them with a big piece of metal, as opposed to, like, an actual, like, refined sword. This holy sword made out of 500 pounds of titanium steel. Alright. 42% hit rate. Even if she got doubled by 2 things, she still wouldn't die, which is fine. Oh, wait, Toxin Lance. Yikes. Oh, man, getting doubled by these guys. Very scary. Heavy Spear, 27 accuracy. I feel like May would at least not get doubled here. Okay, cool. So, we're safe, we're safe, we're safe, we're safe. Oh, Jesus Christ, what? Wow, I did not expect the boss to move, but that's okay. He's still a Revenant at heart, so he doesn't have any sort of speed. So we'll take that to level up. I think that this is a promotion. Oh, no, wait, we already hit that. It was level 7. But we can promote him soon. Yeah, we're fine. God. Alright, so we're gonna just snipe these guys. I think it'll be a good place to call it after this chapter. We made some pretty solid progress. Why does Bowie not do any damage to these guys? I swear. So we'll do 82 to this guy. Because the heavy spear guy isn't going to double anyone, I don't think. So we could just... Thunder. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Take that guy out. Let's see, we get speed. Bowie gets speed and defense. Which is good because you guys have 17 attacks, so seeing them not do damage is very satisfying. Alright, we'll do this. And we'll also do this. We'll use 8 plus 8 damage. We'll weaken this guy, and I have no idea who he's going to target. He could very well still try to go for Mei, because I'm pretty sure he has the movement to do that, because, you know, flying units be like... But I think we're good. No matter what happens, I don't think it's bad for anyone to get the EXP here. And then Celica does the heals. Kamui almost died, but thankfully, he still had 10 HP left. That one Revenant did a scary number, though. Or could have done a scary number of damage. Alright, and then we'll just play cleanup here. I think we could send Saber to the right side to clear those brigands. For some reason, they're still targeting the village as if it was, like, still destroyable. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, and we go over here. And we take this guy out with a Killer Axe. With a Lance! I didn't realize how heavy the Killer Axe was, that it ends up with Valbar getting doubled instead of Valbar doubling. That's scary. But he's dead anyway. He can't hurt us, he's not real. Oh, that's actually really good that I didn't miss too, because it looked like Celica could have died to him. Ooh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Speed and defense, now we need attack to increase. For her strength and... Ooh, Gauntlet Legends? That's a classic game. Yeah, it feels bad when you both cannot take a hit and also die in a single hit. That's probably the worst kind of game. Like, thinking about some games that, like, have hard modes where, like, not only do you die in one hit, but, like, the enemies have, like, such inflated defense numbers that, like, you can't even kill them. I think that's my least favorite kind of difficulty. My favorite kind of difficulty is where the enemies kill you in one hit, and you kill the enemies in one hit. And that's hyperbole, obviously, but, like, I love that kind of challenge where, like, you just have to learn the fight. Just straight up. Like, there's no other way around it, you just gotta learn the game, learn the fight. But if you mess up, you're done. That's it. You're over. I think I've seen some friends play Gauntlet Legends before. If it's the game I'm thinking of, that's on the GameCube, right? Or that might be Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I know that Gauntlet was, like, a really popular arcade game, too. Like, it used to be, like, one of, like, the biggest games you'd see in arcades. Just a very popular, like, 4-player beat-em-up game. Alright, so level 7. Might as well give this to, Alvar. Yeah, there we go. Weapon Triangle isn't real. It can't hurt me. I don't want to become famous. 1MO Jared K 128. Goodbye. There we go. Well, back to the game. Or back to what left of the game we have. Alright. So let's just take a look at the next chapter. I believe it is the split. Oh no, it's not the split yet. Desert Bastion, and then it'll split into two sides, and then that's where we pick between Sonya and Dean. Oh, I was thinking Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Gauntlet Legends, which one is that? Huh. Right, we'll switch to Alm. We'll go here, we'll set up the battle preps, and we'll pay a visit to someone. Who are my favorite characters in Echoes? Silk is one of my favorites. I think she has a really cool design. And just clerics are really good in the game, so I really like Silk a lot. Who else do I like a lot? I think Cliff is really cool. I don't know. He's just really endearing to me, and the first time I played Echoes, I made him a mercenary and gave him the Levin Sword. And then I realized after I beat the game that anyone who is given the Levin Sword is actually just the best character in the game. It's not that Cliff was good, it's that he was the catalyst for the Thunder Sword. But I like Cliff a lot. in this side of the game, yeah, Cliff and Silk are probably my favorite on Alm's side, and then on Celica's side, I like Bowie and May a lot. I think Bowie and May were just like a cute pair of mages. I also like that they were essentially like the red and green calves that you get usually, but in mage flavor. I think it's really cool that they did that. Oh. Dark Legacy is the improved version of it. That's what it is. That's probably why I confused them. Right. We probably need a Thief for Fog of War, so we're gonna take Forsyth out. And Python, I guess we can... The thing about Fire Emblem Echoes is that every single playable character will be put into the final map. So I don't want to let characters fall behind, but also, I'll wait for a map where I can put more units. Silk is really cute. Look at her. I also love her art. I think a lot of what like draws me to the characters too is just Hidari's art for the DS version, the 3DS version. Hidari's art is just so good. I think if anyone, if I would ever like have like a dream like artist for a New Life 2D, it would probably be Hidari. I would want a Live 2D by Hidari. Their art is so good. Alright, so formation, let's just formate this. Yeah, there is a mage here. It's not a big map, and we can fly Claire over here to get to this village and see what's in the shop. And then... yeah, should be good. Alright, so let's save here. And I thank you guys all for coming. I appreciate everyone stopping by to chat. I'm really enjoying this ROM hack. I'm sad that we're almost at the end of it too, because once we're done with part 3, that's it. That's all that's left available until they finish the final act. So let's see who's online. So twitch.tv, who can we pay a visit to? Who is available to get raided? Let's see. Let's go and raid. Yeah, have a good one, Action Production. I hope you had a good time. I'm gonna raid Margot because she's playing Boktai, The Sun Is in Your Hands. I think just the fact that she's playing another retro GBA game, and she's playing a Game Boy Advance game with such a unique mechanic as you have to play out in the sunlight, or otherwise you do not get the full effect of the game. I think that's such a cool idea. So let's go pay a visit to Akiaji Margot channel. So stick by for the raid if you'd like to. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. And as always, class is dismissed.